Now we come to Miss Greer Garson and Mr. Leslie Howard in a scene from Goodbye, Mr. Chips by James Hilton.
The absence of my good friend, Mr. Robert Donut, in England is your loss, but my happy gain, for it gives me this enviable opportunity of serving in his stead. In recreating the role which he did so admirably in the motion picture Goodbye, Mr. Chips, it's also my added good fortune to play opposite Miss Greer Garson, whose characterization of Cathy ranks as one of the outstanding performances of the year. I leave it to Miss Lawrence to set the scene.
Mr. Chipping was 24 when he went to Brookfield School, filled with the high hopes and brave ambitions of youth. Someday, perhaps, he might be headmaster. But at 40, he was disillusioned, the marks of it plain upon his face. Lower school prep had done that to him. The boys were terrors. He wanted friendships. There were none, except one, the kindly German master, Herr Stiepel by name. It was he who insisted that Mr. Chipping should go walking with him through the Tyrol, that memorable summer vacation. There, high on a mountainside, enveloped in a mist, Mr. Chipping found his great adventure. It is now my privilege to introduce Mr. Leslie Howard as Mr. Chipping and Miss Greer Garson, an English actress of whom we are all very proud, a charming newcomer to Hollywood, as Cathy.
This is a nice business. I could be here all night. Hello? Hello?
Hello? Hello?
Good heavens, it's a woman. Hello? Hello? Are you in danger? Hello?
Hello.
I can't see you. Where are you?
Here I am.
Oh, there you are. Are you all right?
Yes, quite, thanks. The mist's a nuisance, isn't it?
You aren't in any danger?
No. Do you mind?
No, of course not.
You shouldn't be moving about, you know. It's awfully foolish of you.
Foolish? I heard you call. I thought you were in some difficulty.
Oh, don't tell me you climbed up here to rescue me.
As a matter of fact, I did.
Oh. Now, really, I should be very angry with you. Supposing you'd fallen.
Well, I must say,
I never heard of such utter stupidity. Where were you?
On the ledge below.
And you climbed up in that mist to rescue me when I'm probably a better climber than you are.
Well, then, what were you screaming about?
I wasn't screaming. I just let out a shout at random. Oh, so that was why. Really, it was idiotic of you. And rather wonderful.
Not at all.
Well, anyhow, I'm awfully glad you came. It was going to be very lonely here. Won't you sit down? This is quite comfortable, as rocks go.
Thanks. My name's Chipping.
Mine's Ellis. Catherine Ellis. Won't you have a sandwich? I've got loads of them. This one is ham.
Oh, well, thanks. I ate mine early. I am hungry.
I'm sorry I wasn't in any danger.
Well, it was rather inconsiderate of you. What are you doing alone on a mountain? Isn't it rather unusual for young ladies?
I'm not usually alone. I have a friend at the inn.
So have I. We're on a walking tour.
Really? We're bicycling.
Bicycling? To Austria?
Mm-hmm.
Good heavens. I didn't know ladies rode those awful things.
I'm afraid so.
What do you mean with one leg on each side of the saddle?
Well, you don't imagine I ride side saddle, do you?
What happens to your dress?
Oh, they breed female bicycles now. Didn't you know?
Ladies riding bicycles. I don't approve all this rushing about on wheels. Do you know, the other day a man passed me in a cloud of dust. A cloud of dust. He must have been doing 15 miles an hour. Human beings were never intended to go that speed. I suppose you think I'm old-fashioned.
I like men to be old-fashioned. Will you have another sandwich?
You're sure you... Thank you.
We'll reserve the rest for emergencies. Oh, it's chilly, isn't it?
Oh, I say, I should have thought of it. Here, take my coat. I'm rather too warm.
I wouldn't think of it. Put it on again at once.
No, really. No, you must take it. I insist, please.
Well, look here. Why don't we share it? It's big enough for both of us.
Good heavens, no. Someone might see us.
On this mountain? What if they did?
No, I don't need it, really.
Well, I insist. Look, like this. Here, catch hold of it. There, that's right. A penny for your thoughts.
Well, as a matter of fact, I was thinking of you.
Kindly, I hope.
I see very little of ladies at Brookfield. I was rather realizing what I'd missed.
If I may say so, Mr. Chipping, I think the ladies have missed a great deal, too.
Well, that's very kind of you, but I'm not really a ladies' man.
Afraid of them?
Terrified.
Not of me, I hope.
Not up here in the clouds. Perhaps the altitude's gone to my head. But if I had met you at the inn...
Because I'm a strong-minded female who rides a bicycle and wants the vote.
No. On the contrary. Because...
Because?
Well, because you're so very nice-looking, I think, and charming.
And so are you, Mr. Chipping. Frankly.
Oh, good heavens, no one's ever called me that. Well, what extraordinary ideas come into one's head up here.
It's the altitude.
Do you experience a sort of exhilaration?
Definitely.
As though we owned the mountain?
To put it mildly.
We're pretty superior persons.
We're gods.
Up here, there's no time, no growing old, nothing lost.
We're young.
We believe in ourselves.
We've faith in the future.
It must be the altitude. Tell me, do you suppose that a person in middle age could start life over again and make a go of it?
I'm sure of it. Quite sure. It must be tremendously interesting to be a schoolmaster.
Yes, I thought so once.
To watch boys grow up and help them along and see their characters develop and what they become when they leave school and the world gets hold of them. I don't see how you could ever get old in a world that's always young.
No, I never really thought of it that way. But you know, when you talk about it, you make it sound rather exciting and heroic.
Oh, it is.
And the schoolmaster, is he exciting and heroic, too?
I've met only one. A reckless person who climbed the Glockner in a mist to... Why, what is it?
There's a light on your face. A strange light.
Oh, look. The mist has lifted.
Yes. Yes, so it has. Well, we can go down now.
Yes. I'm almost sorry. Well, it was an adventure, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. Yes, well, back to reality.
I wonder if we're not leaving it behind us.